Today I'm going to be doing 3 different pictures that are long exposure photos. So the shutter on the camera is going to be open for a long time, and anything that's moving in the picture is just going to look like a blur in the finished product. So this is going to give us a lot of creative opportunities for doing things with light or fire that's moving through the photo, and then it ends up being this long blur or whatever kind of artistic stuff we can come up with. So I have 3 different photo ideas. I'm going to be trying them out. My first one I'm super excited about. I'm going to be using this record player, and I'm going to put a sparkler on here so it'll be spinning around and burning, and then throughout the long exposure picture it'll end up in the finished product. I'm hoping for something that just looks like the whole thing's kind of on fire and spinning and epicness. So let's do this. Super happy with how this turned out. Here it is, just straight out of the camera, and then here it is after some editing in Lightroom. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. I also did one other one just as a close-up. Alright, on to the next photo. I'm going to pull up a picture on my phone, and then I'm going to use this as my light to drag through the photo. I'm going to set up a piece of acrylic here, then I'm going to use a light bulb as my prop, and then I'm going to bring the phone in and drag it through that long exposure picture. I took a whole bunch of these, but out of all the ones I took, this one right here is my favorite. I'm gonna go downstairs and do my other picture down there. Okay, my next plan is to put the sparkler into a drill, and then we can spin it around and we'll drag it through the photo so that there's this cool spiral of flames. I'm gonna recruit my fiance to help me out with this one. She's gonna be running the drill and the sparkler, and I'm gonna be posing in the picture with like my hand up, and I want the flames to be coming out of my hand. This is a really simple setup. I just have one light off to the side, and all that does is create what's called a rim light. You can see that right here on the edge of my face. That just helps me stand apart from the background just a little bit. When you're working with a rim light like this, I'm standing here and I want the rim light only shining right on the side of my face, and I don't want it shining on my background. That kind of defeats the purpose because I want the background to remain dark. I'm a little lighter, that's what makes me stand apart. Now this light originally had a pretty wide beam of light coming off of it that was shining on the background. In professional lighting situations, you have what's called barn doors, which are like flaps that close on either side of the light, so you can narrow the light and make it more focused. Quick tip, when you're working with a little light like this and you don't have barn doors for it, you can DIY some barn doors using some sticky notes. Just stick them on the side there, and that'll keep that light from shining onto your background. Just make it narrower and more focused. Alright, get out there, take some long exposure photos, get creative, make something cool. That's what this channel is all about. I want to just like inspire you guys with ideas, get your creative juices flowing, like, ooh, that's a cool idea. How could I make that unique, make it my own? Make something cool with your photography today. If you want to support my YouTube channel, I have a Patreon page. I released my most used Lightroom preset that I made myself. It's kind of this orange tone. I use this on like 80% of my photos. So if you want that, or you just want to support this channel, then go check out my Patreon page. Link in the description below. Other videos right here. See you guys real soon. By the way, I'm making videos, like, I'm working on videos every day. They don't get put out every day, but I'm working every day, and sometimes they get put out every day. So make sure you're subscribed, hit that bell notification. By now you're probably gone, but thanks for hanging out. It's been good.